Rolls-Royce Phantom Full Generational Review. What the Phantom represents the Rolls-Royce Phantom is the brand's flagship luxury automobile, a model that has stood for ultimate prestige, comfort, and craftsmanship for 100 years. Since its debut in 1925, the Phantom has evolved across 8 official generations, each redefining what a luxury automobile can be for that era. So, 1. Phantom I, 1925-1931. The birth of a legend overview and innovation. The Phantom I was introduced in 1925 as the new Phantom, succeeding the Silver Ghost. It was Rolls-Royce's second 4050 model and represented the pinnacle of luxury and refinement in the pre-war automotive world. Key features: inline 6 engine with 7.7 L displacement, significantly larger than its predecessor, engineered with overhead valves for increased smoothness and power delivery. Triple and 4-speed manual transmissions were available depending on market. Steak. Sold as a rolling chassis to bespoke coach builders, allowing owners bespoke bodies and interiors. Pros: unmatched luxury of its day, top tier in refinement. Excellent build quality with bespoke body options. Strong performance for its era. 110 HP with smooth operation. Cons: heavy and expensive, affordable only to the wealthy elite. Technology was mechanical and primitive by modern standards. Price and era context: original prices in 1925 were around £1,850, £1,900, equivalent to over £90,000 in today's money. Legacy: the Phantom I set the tone for the next 100 years. A symbol of quiet performance and bespoke luxury that would define the Rolls-Royce brand. 2. Phantom II, 1929-1935. Refinement and elegance, overview and innovation. The Phantom II succeeded the Phantom I and retained traditional craftsmanship, but with improved chassis dynamics and engine refinement. The Phantom I, they continued the tradition of selling the car as a coach-built rolling chassis. Key features: modernized frame and suspension for improved ride comfort. Multiple bespoke bodywork options from coach builders. Engine maintained strong, smooth power delivery. Pros: improved comfort and ride quality over Phantom I. Extremely elegant and desirable in classic car circles. Cons: still bespoke and expensive to build and maintain. Low production numbers make parts and restoration challenging in later years. Price and era context: sold mainly to the wealthy during the Great Depression. Still a massive investment. Legacy: the Phantom II cemented Rolls-Royce as the luxury leader through craftsmanship and bespoke automotive art. 3. Phantom III, 1936-1939. The first V12 overview. Innovation: the Phantom III marked a major technological leap. The first Phantom and Rolls-Royce to use a V12 engine by Rolls-Royce, which became the brand's hallmark engine layout for many generations. Key features: V12 engine with 732L displacement, delivering very smooth power. Independent front suspension, improving handling and comfort. Sophisticated braking and transmission systems for its era. Pros: best performance and sophistication available pre-war. Uplift in power, refinement, and ride quality. Cons: complicated engineering for its time. Expensive in maintenance, heavy. World events dramatically limited production and availability. Price and era context: exclusive and pricey. Buyers were global elites. Legacy: this generation stands out as one of the most advanced pre-war luxury cars, and the only Phantom pre-war V12 until much later. 4. Phantom IV, core 1950-1956. State exclusive luxury overview and innovation. After World War II, Rolls-Royce introduced the Phantom IV, an ultra-exclusive limousine produced only for heads of state and royalty. Key features: exclusive V8 powertrain, tailored for state transport. Massive and stately presence suited to ceremonial use. Pros: supreme prestige and exclusivity. Purpose-built for dignitaries. Cons: almost no public availability, not a production car in the usual sense. Price and era context: only a handful made. Truly bespoke cars beyond typical pricing. Overall cons: very high prices historically and today. Phantom V, 1959-1968. Classic British grandeur, overview, and innovation. The Phantom V returned the brand to production luxury limousines for the ultra-wealthy. Key features: V8 power and ultra-refined ride comfort. Massive interior space with traditional wood and leather craftsmanship. Pros: elegant design that remains highly collectible today. Quiet, comfortable touring. Cons: heavy and slow by later standards. Costly to maintain now. Price and era context when new, among the most expensive cars available. Legacy: beloved by collectors for classic style and craftsmanship. Flannel and craftsmanship. 1968-1990. End of the classic era overview and innovation. The Phantom VIII extended the lineage through decades, keeping the luxury limousine spirit alive well into the late 20th century. Key features: continued E88 powertrain, heavy limousine bodies with classic Rolls-Royce styling. Pros: iconic presence with timeless luxury, heavily custom options available. Cons: outdated by late 80s standards and technology, massive vehicles with heavy fuel consumption. Price and era context: exclusive pricing throughout its run. Legacy: the Phantom VIII concluded the old coach-built era before the modern rebirth. The Phantom VII was a clean-sheet, modern super-luxury sedan that re-established the brand's place at the top of automotive luxury. Key features: 6.75-liter V12 engine, delivering effortless power, ultra-luxe air suspension and superb noise insulation, custom build options and bespoke interiors. Pros: modern engineering meets classical luxury. Quietest ride and immense presence. Cons: very high original price, $300,000 base, heavy and not especially sporty. Price and market context: base price started around $300,000 in the US. Extended wheelbase and bespoke options could push prices far higher. New for this generation: reintroduction of Phantom in the modern era with BMW engineering, adaptive suspension, and ultra-high customization. Key features: twin turbocharged V12 engine around 571 HP, 664 lb-ft torque, laser headlights, active suspension, four-wheel steering. A magic carpet ride suspension for unparalleled comfort. Bespoke interior including starlight headliner and a gallery dashboard art options. Advanced driver assist systems. Pros: unmatched ride comfort and silence, among the quietest cars ever made. Extremely bespoke and customizable interior. Powerful yet smooth performance. Cons: very high price. Starts around $450,000, $600,000, plus depending on wheelbase and options. Fuel economy and practicality are secondary to luxury focus. Price in the era: the 2025 Phantom base starts mid $400,000 in the US, with extended wheelbase over the $600,000. Special editions can exceed $3 million in limited collections. But what's new through updates: ambient lighting systems, ultra-advanced climate and scent integration, active noise cancellation, carbon ceramic brakes standard and upgraded ADAS, custom display vitrines and a gallery of the collector options. Legacy: the Phantom Roman VIII remains the current benchmark for automotive luxury, a blend of classical presence and cutting-edge refinement. Rolls-Royce Phantom summary. Pros, cons, and legacy. Overall pros across the Phantom line: unmatched luxury and craftsmanship in every generation. Significant innovation per era, from bespoke coachworks to advanced V12 and modern tech. Strong cultural cachet, driven by royals, celebrities, and heads of state. Overall cons: very high prices historically and today. Emphasis always on comfort over sportiness. Maintenance and ownership costs remain substantial. Legacy: from the Phantomized bespoke coachwork and smooth six-cylinder engine to today's digital art galleries and whisper quiet cabins, the Rolls-Royce Phantom has remained the undisputed flagship of automotive luxury for 100 years.